Hi, I'm Adam Batchelor. We're talking today about the need for political advocacy in the industry, and I'm joined by three leaders in that area: Frank Lojewski, Dave Buckwald, and Gary Borowiec. Thank you guys all for being here.
Thanks for having us. Our pleasure.
Oh, absolutely. Let's start here, Frank, and tell me a little bit about why this is so important. We talk about building relationships with lawmakers, and how does that impact the business?
In a big way. We consider it extremely essential because today the financial advisor really is in the best position to understand the unique insights as far as the biggest challenges, the biggest concerns that typical families trying to preserve wealth, business owners that want to invest and take risks, and retirees that want to be able to have a comfortable life and make sure they can maybe live 3 decades without possibly running out of money. So those are big concerns. An example today we see a lot of gridlock, we see a lot of stalemates. And unfortunately, it's created an environment of uncertainty. And uncertainty, unfortunately, compounds some of the problem and hurts the very people we're trying to protect.
We're going to talk an awful lot about that environment in this segment and in future ones. But Dave, building on that, are they receptive to this? And you know, do they really need our help as an industry, the lawmakers being they?
Well, the lawmakers and the congressmen are very receptive because, I mean, let's face it, we are facing some tremendous challenges these days. I mean, we have historic high deficits, and our congressmen are the people that are going to be voting on some of these things that are going to affect all of us going forward. And some of the issues, frankly, they know a lot about, and some of them they don't know so much about. So our congressmen and our senators, the people that are going to be voting on what's going to affect the American people, count on us to share our insights about some of our products and our strategies to help them understand why it's so important to protect our products, our life insurance and annuity products, because it's good for America, it's helped people with their retirement, and we count on them, obviously, to represent our best interests down in Washington.
Gary, I know that we're going to talk about AALU, which you all are involved in, and you certainly are sort of evangelists for it. It's a good organization for the industry. But tell me, is it difficult to get other professionals to see your point of view on this? I mean, if I'm out there and I have to make the next sale and worry about keeping the lights on maybe and those sorts of things, is it hard to convince others to get involved in advocacy and political involvement?
At times it is, Adam. However, we try to report back some of the messages that we've learned over the years in attending AALU, some of the strategies that we've learned, some of the meetings that we've had with some of the political leaders. And we just think that it's paramount to be serious about the industry, as far as serious with the professionalism of the way we approach the industry and the way we represent our clients on a daily basis.
We're also finding that many congressional leaders and senators are very open-minded. Some of them really care about the voters and they want to learn, they want to understand how some of the best, most appropriate products work, because many of even the younger ones are new to this to some extent, and they're going to be making decisions or influencing legislation that affects the very people we're trying to protect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no question. I mean, if this industry is paying your paycheck, then guess what? It's also paying their paycheck, right? I mean, in the form of taxes. And so this is important work, and we appreciate that you're able to get involved and volunteer your time that way. Thank you very much, Dave, Frank, Gary, for being involved here today. We're going to be talking next about some big challenges facing our country and our economy, so make sure you stay tuned to thewealthchannel.com to hear more from these great leaders.